Hi, Stealth here. Back with episode 8 of the Second Korean War, and this time around it's time for some ground combat. I'm dealing with a metric load of tanks here. We got 80 tanks coming this way. There's a lot of Chunmaho 4s. Now these things have a 13 armor penetration value, an armor value of 12. Their optics are poor, and I'm not really too worried about them. It's just that they have 16 of them. The T-62 are significantly worse. Armor penetration of 11, 10 frontal armor, poor optics. They are, however, in very large numbers, 64 of those. There's a bit of recon left, but there's also 40 Su-100s coming this way. Unfortunately, these things aren't stabilized, but usually the AI plays it in such a way that they're going to move up, and the moment that they spot a target, they're going to start firing. Then there's still the Mi-25s that I'm still very poorly defended against. I got a couple of Suzang-Po helicopters that I can expect to pay me a visit, as well as 2 Su-25Ks. Now, the good news on my team is that I do now have access to K1A1s. These have 18 frontal armor, which is 3 points more than the K1s, and I now have 21 K1s. Because that second, or actually the third, I believe, 3rd Armor Battalion arrived. So with these, the battle should be a little easier, but there's still the issue of the AA. I got 2 Stingers and 1 AA gun, and that's all I have to defend against those planes. I have to go through 2,000 points of my own or 4,000 points of the enemy. Now let's do a small calculation here. They have 40 of these things. This is 800 points if I kill them all. The T-62 is 30 points, but they have 64 of those. That's 1800 points. I'm still not at 4000. 16 of these times 40 is 600 points. That's still combined not enough points and actually to get all the damage done. Yukidays as well as the BTRs are 15 points together, so I'm gonna have to kill a good number of those as well as everything else, and then I have a decent chance of actually getting to 4000. But I'm not expected to get there anytime soon. I do have a bit of cohesion. I got the whole Daejeon, give me a +8. I have a starting point of 1250. I have 2 fobs. I'm gonna make this battle happen. I'm not gonna take Yongdeok or Daegu. I tried that last time around and it didn't really work out. Moreover, I quite heavily lost a few of those forces that I had there. And I just cannot afford to have that happen again. Gonna spread these stingers out a bit, but still keep them pretty close to the fob. 263, same, keep them on the road or near the road. This should be a good position where you can overwatch the entire area. Now most of these things are either hardened or veteran. I only got one of those at trained, and I'm going to use the low veterancy tanks now to train those things up, because I will be expecting some more resistance. I'm not going to call on the K1A1s because I cannot really defend them against the helicopters that might come in. I'm not exactly certain that they will, but it's always safer to expect them and not have it happen than lose one of my precious K1A1 tanks. I'm going to put a couple of Gongbyungs in there to make sure that I have napalm defenses. Reconnaissance, always a vital element of any defense force. Relocating these guys a bit. I still have a few M48s, but I'm not going to use those. I want to make sure that battalion survives. And I have still a couple of recoilless rifles, but if I can pick between deploying a K1 and a recoilless rifle, it is always going to be a K1. Those things are just so much better. I'm going to keep 2 of these in a sort of reserve force, which I'm going to put in this force to where they can quickly go either way. Now I have 275 points left. Let's get a couple of Gongbyungs in here in case they make it that far with their reserve infantry, but I rather doubt it. I need to make sure that the firepower of anti-vehicle capability is highest, because that's what I'm expecting most of. Looking for a good last position for the K1. Let's just go there. Okay. So offload and move out. Offloaded. Let's offload the stingers. Get those out in the distance, and pretty much now we wait. This could be a pretty boring battle. Oh, actually, they're already here. But my stingers are not exactly in range yet. 263. Ooh, K1 took a hit there. That's one AAT or AT bird down. That's the second. And ooh, that took out my AA gun though. And a K1. Look at that, I'm virtually defenseless against these guys. Missed. The helicopters, of course, much faster. Here we go. Ooh. That thing almost sniped another one. Come on. Okay, he's out. Here come the Chunma host now. Looks like this area is going to be where I need my reinforcements first. And these things, Chunma host, at this distance, which is 1100, can actually hurt my tanks. So at this distance I have to be a bit concerned about the amount of damage that they can inflict. Okay, one took almost a side shot from the ATGM there, but didn't really take any damage from it. At least not too much. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a few more tanks this way. See if all my vehicles are still in working order. Looks like it. Look at that. This is gonna be one graveyard area. Still got one missile left on this Stinger team. Send those back. That Gongbyung infantry is going to go down now. Let's bring in a few more. I lost my KAV-90, damn it. Don't have too many of those left anyway. Killed off a little over 700 points so far. Oh, you got him. Good job. This one has taken a bit of damage. Alternating, same for this one. This is why I have a bit of a response force there. There's still a duo of Mi-25s there. I would love to kill those, but actually getting that shot in is not going to be the safest thing to do, because I have a range of 2450. I'm going to be shot back at with rocket pods at 2100. Oh, we got new units coming in. Let's make sure that these things are out of the area before the trouble starts getting here. Yep, lots of vehicles coming up. I want to engage these at maximum range, but I'm worried that I'm going to be facing either helicopters here or that Su-25 again. Those guys are just too damn destructive. Knocking out their recon would also be a really helpful item. Shots going in. Those things are just hanging there. I believe, have 2 mortars that I can use, but not right now. If I bring those in right now, I'm going to be saying goodbye. Oh, there we go. And that's 1K1 down. Missile hit the Su-25. Come on, 2 more. Yeah, I got him once. Let's get these guys back. While mobile, they're still pretty accurate at 60%. Of course, while still, they have an accuracy somewhere in the range of 70-ish with their veterancy bonuses. Lots of Su-100s coming in. Yeah, you're not exactly equipped to go after transports. ATGM plane or helo. Come on, knock it out. Missile away. Missed. Come on, buddy. This tank got hit by an ATGM again. Send up these guys. Slowly starting to overwhelm me. So time to come in with some more tanks from this angle. Yes, it's still very, very risky, but I cannot lose this position. Look at all that. They're just swarming me now. Anyone got a cluster bomb ready? Or an F-111C? Something like that would be ideal in a situation like this. Get those Gongbyoongs on the other side back. They've lost 1,500 points so far. And they keep losing. Come on, K1s. There's a lot of transports to kill. I think that they don't have recon on these tanks, which would make it a bit safer for me to resupply those guys, or to make sure that they're still out there in the open doing damage. Look at that. Of course, this isn't really training them up, but hopefully, while killing off all of those transports, they're going to at least gain a bit of veterancy. That's a BRDM. That thing can kill me by calling in his Air Force buddy. Come on. No? I only captured Bravo so far. These K1s haven't taken any kind of damage. Let's see how the rest has survived the battle. No damage. Took a few... yeah, it still has 13 rounds left though. These K1s, I've still got 4 or 2 left. Make that 4 now. Space these out a bit. They lost 2,000 points versus my 300 maybe. So that's all going according to plan. Now I can pretty safely bring in those mortars and start to work on those MO25s there. Because they are hovering high. I cannot go for that with a tank. Next wave's coming in. Perfect timing by my mortars. Oh, this is gonna hurt. K1s, not the KAV though. K1s. Start nuking these things. Just kill them already. Veteran. It's almost like the map ends here, because last time I had the same thing. I couldn't really hide those units in there. That's not the K1 down. Come on, the bird's gonna come around, and it's gonna do it again. Yep, damn it, lost another one. I really need to start investing in air defenses here. Again, he made it out alive, while taking 2 of my K1s with him. So I'm gonna start hiding these tanks again. Oh, we got an elite one. Mr. Changok there. Very, very veteran units here. These things are still spotted though. This does count as dense cover, but I guess they're just too close. Yep, now it's blinking. Hold. Let them come to us. Priority target, BRDM. This thing has to go first. Knocked it out. Good job. I don't think that my mortars can hit this far. No, not really. Which means that unless I put up a smoke screen for my own mortars here, I'm not going to get those things out. The good thing is that they're still hidden. And these things are blind as a bat. Come on, what you gonna do with all those tanks? Oh, snap. Yeah, so much for those mortars. Should have pulled them out earlier. Oh well. Missile away, hit. Kill. The other one's panicked, stunned, took a bit of damage. Come on, one missile left, hit, no kill. And there's the next wave again. Killed off 2,700 points. I'm half and half expecting that SU to come over again. It's just what it seems to do when you at least want it to fly by. At these range, these tanks could actually do a bit of damage to my K1s. Yep, there it is. Lost one. Damn it. And this, kids, is what happens if you don't have your tanks in cover from any kind of air threat. There, it killed off 2 more A1s and it left. It's just what they do. Now hold on, don't start killing off my fob, would you? That's not very gentlemanly. This K1's actually running out of ammo again. Most of these vehicles are. Cease fire on the fob, damn it. 600 points. These tanks have got to go first. Oh, we're being double teamed. We are being double teamed here. Interesting. Screw it. Force of 4. 90%. I might actually make this into a total destruction. Or a total victory. Go for the T-62s first. Yep, there's another one. This one's out of ammo. Near enough. 79 points. 19 points. Come on, use your main gun. This is another 5. I need to kill a few more of those squads. Ooh, talking about interesting air targets. Look at all that. That's a lot of aerial real estate that I need to kill off. Come on. I might even get a double team or double kill on these things because they're so close together. That is, if my tanks don't kill these things off before I get the chance to do that. MI-25. These things are 2,600 meters out. Yep, we got it. Okay. Killed off the tank regiment and the security regiment. So they lost all of their tanks. Everything. I killed off every single tank there. And I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 K1s. 5 Gongbyungs, 1 recon vehicle, 1 AA gun, and 2 mortars. Not very happy about that result though. I still got 15 of those K1s left, and I haven't even touched my K1A1 supply yet. Okay, gain of 50 political points, that's always really helpful. Now, this battle in Daejeon is going to be difficult. Last time around, I was able to go around with my helicopters and kill off the command tanks. This time they have a total value of 12,000 points of forces in this zone. None in infantry, not so much in support, but a lot in tanks. And they have 26 helicopters which are either coming at me or close to me, as well as a significant air force which could do all sorts of harm to my units. So really the few options that I have is to go for the command units again, and that's currently Mi-2Ds. They don't have any more command units with their tanks. So if I can find a way to deal with killing off the air command helicopters, I have a good chance of actually getting this battle done. I'm expecting one to fly up from Alpha. I'm expecting one or two to come up from Chuncheon. And as far as their AA goes, they still got a few Pongays and some Spogs, but at least those other AA guns, they died. Now I can actually bring in some reinforcements here. Not the escort flotilla, although I do want to get those guys a bit of a challenge. I can bring in the Ark Royal or the Foch, but I'm much more inclined to bring in a Air Force. These guys. The 161st Fighter Squadron. With these I actually have a good chance of finding and nailing most, if not all, of those command helicopters. At which time all of them will retreat into Chuncheon, and from there, or in that zone in Chuncheon, I can kill them off with all of those airborne troops. But this first battle is gonna be real tough, because I'm expecting a lot of tanks. They have a starting point of 1450 versus my 1100. So I'm not doing that great there. I'm very heavy on infantry. I got some AA and some Stingers. And the rest of it is AT-wise. This is going to be pretty tricky. I want to hold Seoul. I would love to hold Echo for the points, but I'm not sure it's going to work out. And the main fighters that I'm up against are these MiG-29s with 40% ECM and the MiG-23 MLs. So my plan: deploy helos into Echo, hold Echo and Seoul, launch aircraft to lure out their aircraft, and then nail those with either the Peace Bridges or the KF-16Cs, find the command helicopters and destroy them. Because I cannot survive a battle against this many tanks with the current setup that I have. And the aircraft here are, and I'm talking about these helos, they're going to be an issue. I need to defend the command units that I'm going to have in Seoul and Echo with AA. This is going to be tough. Okay, we're going to move to the other side of the water there. I said we're going to move to the other side of the water. Thank you for listening. Now, what they might do is spawn in a load of helicopters out there, as well as tanks. I would love to hold Echo, but actually it's not that easy to defend, so my attack is going to have to be quick and devastating. As far as my AA positions go, I'm considering deploying some AA here. And I don't think I have any long-range anti-tank weaponry. No, not really. Okay, we're going to use these guys in this position as a bit of a stopgap measure, because hopefully by the time that my helicopters are going to find their helicopters, this battle is going to be over. That's what I'm going to go for. It's again a pretty risky trick, but once again, if I pull it off, I have a really good chance of winning this battle and killing off all of those battle groups. Let's give these a recce as well, which can pull out quickly if it has to. I got an income of 2 base, plus 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8 per second. Now they might try and fly a helo away from that position, but I only have one, no, make that 2 attack helos left, the H1Js. I also have a Prowler. I'm going to deploy both of those to make sure that the those AA units aren't going to pose that much of a threat. Now, what exactly are you? Yep, here we go. Peace bridges. You're up. I'm going to dictate when and where you fire at something. Oh god. There's the command helo. Heading east. Whoa! Could you just fire a missile already? Nice one. Prowlers. There it is, there it is, there it is. I need to kill off that one first. If I can kill that one, that means that they no longer have any kind of resupply capability. Or aircraft, for that matter. No, 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 no. This one. Not the others. That one. Lost quite a few units there. Jesus, this is turning into one heck of a mess. Come on. I'm gonna need more aircraft here. Come on. This is what I want you to kill. I need to cut off their reinforcements. And I'm going to need to start thinking about defending myself from air attack there. If I lose that CV, I'm good as done. Priority target. Come on. The thing's running away. I don't blame him really, but it does have to go. Yes, please. Got it. Got it. Excellent. Now we're going to fly the other way. And, oh, this is interesting. The command unit is no longer on the ground. If I have aircraft which are not on standby or on resupply, I can try and find it and kill it. There it is, there it is, there it is, heading east. Yeah, we're gonna need that gun later. It's gonna fly into Daegu. Once it gets there, it's gonna be really effective. Because it can call in land and air reinforcements. I do not want that to happen. I did lose another Prowler, so I cannot afford to lose my last one now. Come on. Peace bridge. Fly in. KF-16C. Oh, this thing only has a Vulcan. This thing only has a Vulcan. It's gonna be landing now. It captured it. Damn it. Fine. Whoop, there's another one. Would you look at that? This one's already taking off again. They instantly spawned in most of their tank force. Another peace bridge. Oh, that's AA. That's Spogs. This must be the last two command helos. Hold guns. Hold rocket pods. Got another one. Come on. Come on. I don't need you, though. I need this one. Come on. Kill it. Peace bridge. Yes! That's it. Total victory. Killed off the last command units. Beautiful. What did I lose? A couple of KM900s, one recon and one attack helo. But, and this is the beauty of it, they're all fleeing. So now, and that's what I'm going to be doing in the next episode, I'm going to launch this air attack, the Airborne Infantry Regiment. They're going to push into Chuncheon, they're going to kill off this group of infantry, which shouldn't be too hard. There's just a lot of those regular troops. And the map is pretty suited for an infantry attack, or an airborne attack, depending on how you want to look at that. And then I'm going to kick these guys back into North Korea. But, as mentioned, next episode, episode 9. Thanks for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed. Pretty tense episode. I'll be seeing you next time.